When I first started trading, I was very confused of what type of trader I wanted to be. There's different types of traders: swing traders, intraday traders, day traders, you know? So I gravitated towards swing trading because there's a lot of profits to be made, you know? You hold trades 1, 2, 3 days, goes all the way up, make a shit ton of money. And I caught some of those moves, but I also lost a lot of money too. But if you're a swing trader, watch this video. I want to show you what I used to do, especially on Fridays. Also, if you're new to trading, I would advise swing trading. The safest route, I would be a scalper at first, you know, get minimum profit, or a day trader. Start there. So a swing trader is looking to make moves like this. From here, say they buy here, all the way up. And of course, you can see why that's attractive. It's like, whoa, how many pips you're gonna catch there, huh? Let's use euro dollar as an example. And also, on Fridays, clear charts. Just right click and remove drawings. So what I would do is, my rationale was, if, say, euro dollar was bullish this week, it was bullish this week, next week, it'd be bearish. Usually it was, actually. So I'd go to my daily chart. I would grab my vertical line, put it right on Friday, and put one on Monday. So don't pay attention to anything except between these two lines right here, okay? All right, so now we have the 17th to the 21st, and I'd evaluate the market, right? So this entire week, euro dollar was bearish, came down, right? Something that you need to know about support and resistance. Support and resistance, the higher time frame you go, the stronger it is, or the more likely it is to bounce off of that area. So this is what I would do. On the daily, I'd go to, I love my line chart right there. And then I would try to find the ceiling, okay? So if you see right here, there's plenty of resistance right there. And look where price is right there, okay? So remember, this is this week that just passed. Today's Friday, that was Monday. So remember I said, on a daily time frame, the support and resistance are strong. So my rationale was always, price would bounce off of this area, right? So I'd grab my horizontal line, put it right here, and also go back in time and find other areas of resistance. Right there. See right here, it was resistance. Right here, it acted as support. So that's a pretty strong area. Switch back to candles. Grab my vertical line tool. Find Monday. This is last week, so I'd label it week 3. And this over here would be week 4. And then I'd look at where the RSI is, all right, for the last week. Is it above or below? So I know whether I'm looking for downtrends or uptrends in the week coming. So as you can see, the RSI is below the 70. So more than likely, my bias for Monday would have been shorts. So come Monday, right here, I would put a sell stop right here. Boom. Then I'd go back over to my line and find my areas of interest at the week. Say that's probably week 2, right? So boom. So here's one, here's a big one, and here's another one. And just like on the smaller time frames, this area right here would have been TP1, TP2, TP3, all the way down here. Keep in mind, this might take 3-4 days, might take the whole week to happen, but if you catch it, mad profits. Let's calculate it. Boom. Profit calculator. Let's do TP1 first. Get your entry price. I would get a very low lot size because it's a huge move. If it goes against you, you lose a lot of money. Sorry, I forgot to change this to euro dollar. Entry price that I copy pasted. Paste. Your stop, which is TP1. Let's go paste. And our bias is short. Calculate. Sorry about that. I put in the stop level instead of the take profit by mistake. So let's go get the profit level. Put it in the close price. Hit calculate. There you go. I know what you're saying. That's cool, but where'd you put your stop loss? I would go back over here and look for areas like this. Right there. See that level right there? See how it's a lot of resistance? So boom. And bada bing, bada boom. Then I would set an alert at my stop loss, not for stop loss, but just to know when the market's headed to my entry. I'd call it swing entry approaching. Hit create. Most swing traders hold trades for maximum 3 days. So it's Monday. I'm looking for this to happen. I would put a line on Wednesday. So if it doesn't happen by Wednesday, I'm out. Here's Wednesday. Also, since we already found our areas, we could switch back to graph candles. Bring this bad boy over here. And then we'll calculate, after I find where my stop loss is, I calculate my risk there. Before this little handy tool, I used to use this website. I forgot what it's called, but it does the exact same thing, but this is just so much more convenient. Okay, get the stop level, copy, put it on the close price. I got to change the pair. I wish this thing just kept the pair for you, like, you know. Get the entry, see how much we're risking, and paste it there. Forgot to put the lot size, and now we calculate. Okay. So right there, that's a trade where you're risking 9,000 to make 60,000. You know what I mean? It makes sense if you have that type of capital. Most of you guys don't. But you could have done a mini lot, whatever. And I've won a bunch of those trades. The reason why I don't swing trade is I honestly just don't have the patience for it. You know, I can't be in a trade 2-3 days waiting on TP. Give me anxiety. But for some people, you know, it works. And I was pretty profitable on some trades, but when I lost big. So if I was like a multi-millionaire, like billionaire, I'd take a trade like that. It'll work out. You know, they could risk 9,000 to make 60,000. That's like, to them, it's nothing, you know? So if you're considering being a swing trader, just know you gotta have that long bread or use really, really, really small lot sizes. You guys have a good night. Take care. Have a great weekend. Don't have too much fun. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you bought the course, you're going to be emailed on Sunday the link to the Discord. I can't wait to meet you guys in the Discord. He's setting it up. We're going to have channels. We're going to have a signals channel. I'll be putting signals in there. We're also going to be doing live trading. We're not going to be taking positions every day. That's how you blow accounts. I made that mistake before. Don't trade every day. But instead, we're going to be looking for the right setup at the right time. Trade based on news, just like how we did on unemployment last week. Grab our profits and get out. Go spend it on $500 headphones if you want. I don't know. Whatever you like. Also, I started a YouTube channel. I had a channel back in the day, and I just let it sit there. I just used to put dumb stuff. I've never been a YouTube guy, but you guys are like turning me into a influencer. You know what I mean? I'm not an influencer. I just share my life. If you go on my regular fake Instagram, and you see, I just share everything. You know, I have another business where I have an attorney and medical referral service to help people out that's been in car accidents. I have an exotic car rental business. I rent exotic cars. So I just share my life. So that's how it started here. I just started sharing my life. I started trading, just started sharing, and just blew it from there. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I'll put up some more videos tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm going to leave that on the chart and just see if it would have happened, you know? Like to see. If you want to put it on yours, it's the euro dollar, and here are the values. There we go. Good night.